If you get these three things right, then you're set to have a successful YouTube channel and you're most likely going to be a millionaire. In this video, I'm going to take my last 2 years of experience on YouTube. I'm going to break it down and compress it for beginners. So even if you're a secondary school student or even a primary school student, you're going to understand. Hi guys, my name is Gifty Morgan. I have a second YouTube channel of 46,000 subscribers, and I thought, why not share with my community and help people that intend to build a YouTube channel from scratch. So stick on this channel because you're going to learn a lot as a beginner on YouTube. I'm going to be sharing a lot of things that I've learned over the years, things that I wish I knew even before I started. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, the first thing I'm going to tell you is start. Why are you delaying? Why are you overthinking it? Why are you second guessing yourself? First thing first, start making videos. You don't understand anything, you have zero experience, you don't know how the platform work. The first thing is just press the record button. You don't need to figure anything out. Your first 2 to 3 videos will be videos of random things you're doing. It can be you going out, it can be you visiting friends, it can be you attending a conference, or even going to work. You can just decide to make videos about your experience for whatever activity it is you got yourself involved in. So with this thing, you're able to come on the platform and test how the platform works. Now let me shock you. When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know there was anything like editing app. Like I didn't know there was a CapCut or an InShot anywhere. I wasn't even thinking about editing software. I just wanted to be on the platform. I just wanted to start something, and I wrote a few things on my book and I placed it by my window. So I would just look at my paper, I would look at my phone, and I was just trying to make the video at the same time looking at my paper. So I didn't edit that video. There was nothing like editing. I didn't even know there was a situation where you cut out some parts that you didn't like or stuff like that. So it was just like an intentional act. I wanted to be on the platform and I started. So you being on the platform is just like visiting a city and you don't know what happens in the city. You're exploring, you're asking questions, what happens here? What do they do here? So making your first video and uploading on YouTube, you're already asking yourself where to upload. Where am I supposed to put thumbnail? Where am I supposed to put title? You are getting conversant with the platform and with the app basically. And trust me, you're going to be very terrible at your first video. Like your first video is going to be the most terrible video you will post on this space. But as time goes on, of course, the second one is going to be better than the first one. And it's a lot easier. The more you do it, the more easier it becomes for you. Forget about imposter syndrome. What will people think about me? Oh, this, that. You are thinking a lot about it. It's not that deep, my guy. It's not that deep, to be honest. Whatever opinion anybody have about you, it doesn't really matter. So far, you're doing something you love to do and you want to do it. So by the time you've uploaded your first, second, and third video, it is about time you begin to think, am I going to have a serious relationship with this platform, or am I going to have a casual relationship with this platform? So having a casual relationship is just you waking up any day you like, any day you feel like, and you just upload a video, or you come across anything, or you go for any event you love and you decide to upload a video. That is casual relationship. It's just randomly being on the platform just to be on the platform. But if you want to have a serious relationship with this platform, you want to build it as a brand and you want to build your own community and eventually make money from it, then you are at the right place. Come closer. So number 2 point is you need to get good enough. This is the time where you start thinking about what is the standards? What makes me a professional in this field? You start thinking like a professional. You start thinking like a business person. You want to build a brand. So you start working towards it. You don't just make random video anytime you like. You sit down, you do your research, you plan what you want to do. So at this point, you're trying to achieve a certain level of competence that meets the required criteria or expectation of being a YouTuber. This is when you make your 4th, 5th video, and here you start being intentional, learning how to do good thumbnails. You are intentional about your title. You don't just post any random thing. Intentional about your filming. You structure your video. You impute storytelling. You do your research, and then at the same time you are studying your analytics. When you study your analytics on YouTube, you're checking what does people like, what are they watching more. So maybe you now focus on that aspect. But at this point, you are also not worried about your niche or whatever it is you want to do, because it's not really advisable to pin yourself in a particular niche and stuck to it. You understand? It's actually very interesting when you're trying different things, you're trying the platform and you're doing different things. So it doesn't really matter about your niche. You can start doing random videos about how to maybe whatever field if you're in tech or you're in business or you're a chef, anything it is you like and you have interest in it, you start making videos in that light. The most important thing at this stage is that you're getting better. You're getting better at becoming a good YouTuber. You're getting better at becoming a better YouTuber. You're increasing your skills. The more you edit your first, your second, your third video, you're conversant with the platform. That is the most important thing at this stage. Level 3 is get smart. It's good to work hard, but it's good when you work smart. You're not just thinking as a professional, you're now acting as a professional. So if you get these 3 things right, then boom, we are headed to you having a very successful YouTube channel, and trust me, you're going to be a millionaire. Number 1 thing is getting people to click on your video. Number 2 is keep people watching, and number 3 is leaving your viewer satisfied. I'm going to take it bit by bit and explain. For you to get people to click on your video, it is very important, and this is where the power of thumbnail, the power of title, and the entire idea comes to play. No one is going to watch your video if they don't click on it. So you need to earn that part, and it has to be captivating. The algorithm cares about how much people watch your video. So the higher the hours, the higher chance that they will recommend your video to people that have interest in such topic. So getting people to click on your video is simply interpreting to the algorithm that yes, this video has value. So that is why you need to do your research. You don't just wake up and start shouting, oh, hi guys, I'm on my way to area market. I want to go and do this. I want to go and do that. I get it. It's basically for lifestyle people, but I feel like you should think about these things. You should think about your intro. You don't just video random things. You're very intentional about the things you want to add to your video. What is the value of this video? Most of the time, you put yourself in your viewer's shoe. If you were to click this video, will you find it interesting? These are questions you should ask yourself before you actually think of even a video. So think about what value, if someone watched this video today, what are they going to gain from this video? Those are things you think when you think about the entire concept, and that's where the entire concept come in and you start building on it. So now that you have gotten people to click on your video, thumbnail is captivating, your title is giving 100%, are they going to keep watching the video, or are they just going to watch for a few seconds and they will click out? Will they like the video? Are they commenting on the video? You have to get them to like, you have to get them to comment, and to even share. And this is when you start thinking about your needs. For people to watch my video, what value are they gaining? For people to stay and watch the video, is it interesting? Is my editing okay? Is my visuals okay? Is my sound okay? These are the things you start putting in consideration. Your niche is divided into 2, your target and your value. Take for instance, on this video I am targeting people that are starting YouTube channel from scratch. They have zero experience, they don't know what to do, they don't know what to start. These are my targets. What value am I giving them? I am telling them how they can navigate on the platform. That is what this video is about. Take for instance, you went to the UK, you are an immigrant in the UK, and it was seamless for you, or whatever process it is you went through. You want to talk to people that are coming to the UK. They are your target audience. So what value do you want to give them? How they can come, your IELTS, visa application, how things will be easy for them just to get there. So this is the value you are giving to them. Or even if you're a chef or you're thinking about cooking, now, majority of women are your target audience, or even men, people that want to learn how to make so dishes, people that want to learn how to make this dish, that dish, So you start figuring out recipes that are mind-blowing. Those are things that should come in. If you're a chef, this is how you can figure out your need. Number 1 is your interest. First of all, what do you like? What is that topic or that thing that you like to talk about? Like me, I like to talk about YouTube. I've been on the platform for a long time, right? I like social media, the idea of selling products on social media, the idea of, content marketing, content creation, basically. So I like to talk to people on social media. As much as I'm getting used to the platform and learning, I'm also trying to let people know some of the things that I've learned over the years. Also for me, I like to, show my lifestyle and the things I do and all of that. So for you, what are the things that you like to do? What is that topic you like to talk about? Is it relationship? Is it finance? Is it tech? Is it business? What is that thing that you love so much that you want to talk about on the platform? You are knowledgeable about, and honestly, you don't really have to be 100% knowledgeable about it, but it is of your interest. You're willing to do research on, and get better at it. Those are the things you start considering. Number 2 is your strength. Can you do it effortlessly? Can you do it without complaining? Can you talk about these things? Can you navigate? Just like me, there are some people that like to cook. They like to cook. So if they implement making videos on YouTube in what they are doing, it's most likely going to help them get better, right? So what is that thing you have interest in doing, and you can do it effortlessly without complaint? You can do it like you have strength in doing it. There are some people that they don't even like to near the kitchen. They don't even like to cook at all. So people have their interest in life. So for you, what is that thing that you like so much and you can do effortlessly? And then number 3 is your unfair or your competitive advantage. This is your superpower. To be honest, it has to do with you and only you. Now, is where your uniqueness coming. There are a lot of videos about this topic on YouTube, right? But the way I'm able to project my own might not be the way the next person did their own. The way I came up with my ideas might not be the way another person will come up with their ideas. Number 1 might be number 3. Do you understand? Their example might not be my example. You might understand me more than you will understand them, or you might understand them more than you understand me. So my uniqueness is what happens. And you think about where you can get better, how you can do it better than the next person. There are millions, there are thousands and thousands of topics like this on YouTube, but how are you going to do it better? How are you going to stand out? How is your own going to stand out? It should be maybe by your thumbnail, maybe by your title, or maybe by the entire concept you came up with. Let there just be something that is different, and your way of doing it is actually better than others. When the people see your video, why will they choose your video over other people's video? This is what you think. This is basically about you. So number 4 is your target market. Who are they? Like me, I'm not making this video for professionals that are 4 years in YouTube, 3 years in YouTube, or whatever. I mean, they can watch it to refresh their brain, right? And actually learn the things, maybe, remind themselves of some things. But people that are about to start, that have zero experience, they're my target audience. So for you, what is that you want to do, and who are your target audience? What are you giving to them? Everybody cannot be your target audience. There are millions of people watching YouTube every day. So everybody cannot be your target audience. Craft out your own people. Where are they based? Where are they located? What is their interest? What do they like? What is the value in the video? You can be into entertainment. You can decide to do comedy. You can decide to do skits. You can decide to do, what's that thing they usually do? Pranks. You can decide to do anything. You can be entertaining, you can be educating, it can be in your city, you can be showing people your city. That falls into lifestyle. Just think about a creative way. Maybe you are based in Abuja. For someone like me that have not been to Abuja, I might watch a video and I'll get inspired. I'll actually know what is happening there. Trust me, I have traveled to a lot of countries with just through Tayo and all videos. So people that make travel videos, you see that they are showcasing these places that some of us haven't been there before. So you watch those videos and you have like basic idea of what is actually going there. So for you, what is it that you want to showcase people? What are they going to gain? So you can be entertaining, you can be educating, you can be inspirational, just whatever it is you want to do. Stand out. This place is absolutely crowded. I'm not going to lie. It is crowded. But what is it that's going to make you stand out in your own niche? So how you can stand out is 2 things: your market and your edge. Do your market survey and analysis. It's just like if you want to start a business or you want to open a store at a particular location, you have to go there, you have to think about, study the environment, look for an environment that people we love your kind of products. I don't know if you get, maybe an environment where there are a lot of schools. You can start selling children books. You can start selling books for school. You can decide to sell snacks, some of those things that parents will be needing in the morning, the rush hour. Those are like the things you should consider if you want to start your channel. Now you're thinking like a professional, you're thinking like a business person. I want to start my channel. What is my market survey? You're doing your survey, you're doing your analysis on this niche, on this platform. What are people's interests? What do they like? And also you're considering your competitive edge. This is where you do deep research. You don't just randomly carry your camera and be doing anyhow. You do a lot of research on such topics. You improve in your editing. You don't just throw out your video like that for anybody to just watch. Put styles and things that are going to make it interesting, and let your content be relatable. You're talking to a human being. Let it be relatable. Let it be something they're experiencing. That when when someone is listening to a sermon and a particular scripture hits, you know that feeling. That's exactly how it feels when someone is actually talking about your problem. Someone is actually talking about giving you solution about the problem you have. So it's just like you're doing this. It is relatable and it is authentic. You're not forming anything. You're not being who you are not. Let your content be authentic. You're thinking, what is my market? What is my edge? How do I get better? At this point, you're considering a lot of things, time management. You have to generate ideas. Your titles should be mind-blowing. Your thumbnail, there should be intentionality. Your editing, you can even decide to outsource your editing if you're financially capable. You want to give to people that know how to edit to do it better for you, or you become intentional and start learning your script and your structure. You have to come up with a script before you show up. You don't just talk from your head and say random things and talk like a confused person. And your analytics, you're studying what people are interested in. What do they want to hear from you? What is that thing that is their problem? And you're trying to proffer solution. At this point, I would say you should build a system. If you're starting off, you might not be financially capable to finance some of these things. Basically, you are the one that do your video and do everything yourself. But there's a place of building a system that works. You have your calendar, you have your calendar, you have everything, you've planned them out. There are places where you can decide to outsource, just like I said about editing. So this is the question I want you to ask yourself. How can I build a system for my YouTube channel so that you can create valuable content that your audience find interesting within your niche and is strategically aligned with what you want to do, but you do it in a way that it doesn't take a large amount of time? So this question is for you. If you are able to answer this thing, it will help you. This is a question I want you to answer. I can't wait to see you at the top. If you have any questions, you can always leave it in the comment section. If you want me to do an entire video explaining the topic for you, that's fine. Just let me know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and please don't forget to subscribe. If you need a personal coach, someone that can, talk to you one-on-one and even basically help you on the process one-on-one, you can always send a DM to me on the name showing on the screen on Instagram, and I will always come through for you. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you at the top. This YouTube business, we are here to stay and we're going to make a lot of dollars. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.